Alright guys, what's up? Like I promised, I'm bringing you guys the how to merch guide. Flip merch to be more specific. Now, a few things before we get started. I am going to be breaking this guide up into a few parts. So like today will be the basics and how to test, and breaking up into a few parts. Right now I'm looking at about 5 or 6 parts, could be more, could be less. So if I'll be releasing those through the next 2 weeks, I'll hopefully have this all finished. That'll be one complete guide. But anyways, so that's the deal with this. Will be broken up into parts. Also, I'm working on another money making guide for you guys. Hopefully that'll be out around Monday, Tuesday. Also, I'm starting to work on PK videos. Still gotta work on my mining for Vengeance. And doing a lot of Polypore and Fungal to Rune and Berserker Helm and AGS. So it's kind of like a little hybriding thing. Just because I don't have Venge yet. It's pretty fun getting a few kills. All that good stuff. But anyways, so let's get started. Now, merching in general, before we start to learn how to merch, is a risky way of making money. Now, yes, you can lose money. You can lose lots of money. You can lose little bits of money. It is risky. There is a chance that you will. Now, it's more risky with the different types of merches that you try. Now, let's start off with a long-term merch. Long-term merch by yourself is where you'll go into G and buy a quantity of items that is going to go up. Like right now, I'm actually doing long-term merch because there's a legitimate reason to do it. I usually try to stay away from it as it's really risky. But as you can see, let me find the tab. There it is. I bought 10 dragon legs. Now, dragon and Armaldi armor is going up because of the new update that's going to be coming out to update them. So I decided to invest, and as you can see, if you go look on the Runescape homepage, Armaldi's going up by like 600k each part. Dragon legs are going up by 10k a day. Dragon full helm's going up by like 5 mil a day. It's crazy. So that's long-term merching. It's really risky though, because if you don't have a good reason, like a new update where everybody's going to want those dragon legs once they get changed to new look, it's extremely risky, and you really can't predict the GE. And honestly, I'd stay away from it 100%. This is the only time I've ever really done long-term merch because of that. You know, people say you can predict the GE, you can predict it by the graphs. Yeah, sure, you might be able to see that's going up 500k today, but it might go down a mil tomorrow. Take my AGS. A couple days ago, it went up like 300k. Many people would be like, oh, good time to buy, and maybe it'll go up a couple more times. But then the next day it went down 500k. You know, market prices just shift too rapidly. So long-term merching, honestly, keep out of the window unless you have something like the new update that will guarantee your item pretty much to go up. Next is long-term merching with a clan. Now, I would stay away from this 100% too. I've never long-term merged with a clan, never plan on it. Now, the downside there is all the generals will get you to buy into their item. It's where they buy out the G pretty much to force the item to go up. Now, what happens though is once they get to the sell price, a few days before that sell price is reached, the generals and high-ranking clans usually dump their items before everybody else, which means you get stuck with an item that is now crashing. Sure, you might be able to sell it for profit, but not as much as you could have made, and pretty much sometimes you're even screwed and you'll lose money off of it. So if you merch in a clan, long-term merchant with that, it's more for the clan leaders and higher ranks to get money. Now we can go into item storm. Now you can just merch if you have a shit ton of cash by yourself, which is where you buy the G out of the item or something and you hold on to it. Now you can do this. It's not as risky as the other two, but still the profit you make off it is really not worth it. Plus, if it's not an item that has a demand, which usually they aren't, you're not going to be able to resell it. So pretty much those three: long-term merching without a clan, with a clan, and item storing, not the best methods, way riskier than flip merching, and they don't make as much cash. So I'd stay away from those. Now, flip merching. Now, there is a risk. You can lose money from it, but the thing with flip merching is you can constantly make cash. Like every minute you can be making cash. It's constant. It's not just holding on to an item and hoping for the best. You know a set price that'll buy and sell for it. Sure, you can get dropped on. Sure, the price can change. You can lose money, but it's got the least risk and the most profits to it. So that's pretty much why you flip merge. Most profits and the least risk. Now you might say, what is flip merging? So now we'll go into that. Now today I'll only be showing you guys how to test. Now testing an item is the very first step in flip merging. Testing an item is where you find the buy and sell price of an item. Now this is the part that most people get hung up on. And it's not that hard. It's pretty much common sense. It just confuses people a little bit. So I'll give you guys an example. So if you're going to start flip merging, you find your item that you want to flip merge. I'll be coming out with guides later that will show good items to merge for different amounts of money. I'll be doing like a 1 to 5 mil, a 5 to 10 mil guide, and then 10 to 50 mil, then 50 to 100 mil, then 100 mil plus. I'll be showing you guys how to what items you should flip merge and what will make you the best profits. But anyways, for this, we're just showing you guys how to test, how to find the buy and sell price of an item when you're flip merging. So if you want to test, you'll go to the GE, and you will find any item. We'll just do dragon daggers. Simple, easy to flip merge. So, if you're going to test, before you buy a lot of dragon daggers, before you invest heavily into your flip, you will want to buy one dragon dagger. Make sure it's one. You only want to buy one. And you'll want to go above the market price. Now, you want this to buy instantly. So you can go as far up as you want. I usually go about 15% over market price. What's up to you, but you want to go up in price to get it to buy instantly. Now if it doesn't buy instantly, you either gotta go higher or pick a new item. So we'll click confirm, and there you go. See, it bought instantly, no wait time on that. So here we go. Once it buys instantly, as you can see, this one dragon dagger right here, this is how much it costed you. 21,150 GP. Now this will become your sell price. This is what you're going to be selling all your dragon daggers for. It's 1 GP lower than this price. So it'll be 21,149 GP is what you're selling your dragon dagger poison plus for. So what you buy it for becomes your sell price, and then what you sell it for becomes your buy price. So it pretty much just flips. So anyways, so take your coins. Now you can write that price down, but it's also in your GE history. So then you'll take that one dragon dagger. Now to finish this test, you gotta find your buy price. So that was your sell price you just found. So now you'll take your dragon dagger and you'll sell it back to the GE, but 10 to 15% lower. Now remember, you want this to sell instantly. So you'll sell it, and there you go, 20,150 GP. So that is now your buy price. You'll buy for 1 GP higher than this. So you buy for 20,151 GP. So you'll take that. Now you'll go back, and now you can look at your history. So as you can see, we found our sell price and our buy price just by buying one of the item for a high amount in GE to make sure it comes in instantly, then selling it for a low amount to make sure it sells instantly. So if I was going to go back and merge, I'd buy 100 of them for 20,151 GP. Then once those 100 come in, I'd sell for 21,151 GP. So now you guys know how to test, so you can already start merging. But there'll be more tips, and also I'll be showing you items to merge and what to stay away from and what to merge, and following guides. And I will also be giving you, like I said, more tips. So be on the lookout for those. But so that will include my how to flip merge guide, the first part, and hopefully I'll have the second part out in a few days. And that pretty much does it for me, guys. So see you guys later.